with the Marriott, how difficult or easy was it to get them to accept a change from the traditional that had already been designed into sort of your panelised model method?
It wasn't that difficult because we had a very friendly client who was interested in exploring alternatives. I think there was a pressure on schedule, and we could demonstrate that we could do that. There was a number of, actually more of the challenge for us was actually getting building permission, building control approval, making sure that we had code equivalency for the panel. It doesn't exist in the code. So we had to go through a bunch of tests, work with the RDH, work with a number of reputable firms, Scott & Simpson, others to achieve that. Having done that, we now have a precedent that we can say, well, we did this and it's worked. That was the challenge, and still we're still finding certain things that we have to work through. Questions around, we want to draw electrical conduit through our EPS type 2, for instance. How do we do that in the plant or on site, things like that. So as we go, they're always solvable, but those are the challenges that we face. I think the other piece that we're facing, and this is just because of how young we are in the market, often we'll get schemes presented to us that have been designed for a traditional method of construction, and we have to then take them and change them to suit a panelized system, and that forces us into things that perhaps aren't the best suited to a panelized, repeatable system. Before I joined Nexi, I did quite a lot of mass timber and cross-laminated timber, and I think back to when that was just coming into the market, and it was the same thing, right? People say, I'd love to do this in mass timber, but I've designed it in concrete. You make it work. And so I think we're going through that as well. I think what I'm hoping that we'll start to see over the next year to 18 months is people will come and say, hey, we heard about your product, we like it, how can we work with it? What makes sense with the panelization? What can we do, what can't we do? How do we make it